Okay, hello, and welcome to Museum Madness Mondays. This is what quite possibly will be, excuse me for getting the door here, quite possibly our penultimate episode of Museum Madness Mondays if all goes well. Hopefully we'll be able to get through about half the remaining exhibits. I don't know, we'll see. And then I literally am so forgive my use of the word literally. I am very excited to find out what the final level of this game is, where you actually take on the malevolent computer virus that has transformed all of the exhibits into weird mixed up science and history. Alright, here we go. Let's get back to the game. Where did we leave off? Why is it not recognizing my cursor? There we go, perfect. Here we go. So we've got robots. We've got radio. Oh, radio. We've got the size of the universe. We've got rockets and computers. We've got air-powered flight. We've got the Transcontinental Railroad. We've got Ellis Island. We've got the Hall of Animal Habitats. We've got the Hall of Ecology. And we've got Galileo's Telescope. Okay, so if we're warming up, I feel like the Hall of Ecology might be one of the less interesting ones. No, I think air-powered flight will be one of the less interesting ones. So we're going to start with that while we see if anybody tunes in. Okay, hundreds of years before modern aircraft were invented, lighter-than aircraft, including balloons and airships, soared through the skies. Other wind-powered craft, like kites and gliders, also pioneered early flight. These aircraft have evolved since they were first flown, but their basic designs are very similar to their ancient ancestors. All of these craft use the wind to power their flight. I cannot see. 1 second. Oh, I'm liking the Incredible Machine vibes right out of the gate. I guess just any point-and-click adventure game vibes, but either way. How's that worse? How did I make it worse? How is it still worse? What's happening? Do I have to switch glasses? Oh, let's see. I'll try this now. Oh, that's better. That's worlds better. Okay. This exhibit says, kites are the oldest aircraft. The Chinese flew silk kites more than 3,000 years ago. Kites require a line anchored to the earth in order to fly. The wind pushing against the line lifts the kite aloft. Without a line to hold it at the correct angle to the wind, a kite cannot fly. This kite remains aloft due to the force of the wind pushing against its surface. The line attached to the post and the kite keeps the kite at the correct angle to the wind. Well, it would, if it were there. This gauge measures the force and the direction of the wind in the room. The wind is created by the large fan. The force of the wind against the kite enables it to remain in the air. Ah, and thus we can turn off the fan. Ah. So that lets us move the rope, but we don't have anywhere to move it to yet. Okay. Let's investigate further. Okay, here we go. This giant Fabergé egg-looking hot air balloon here. In 1783, Joseph and Jacques Montgolfier, I never took French, built the first balloon to carry people aloft. They exhibited their lighter-than aircraft in France. Okay, that's not true. I had to take French in middle school, but as soon as you got a choice in languages, I picked Spanish. But anyway. What is this? I wonder who left these lying around. I better take them with me. I wouldn't want anyone to accidentally start a fire. Did I just get matches? Oh yeah, box of matches. Little kid with a box of matches in the 90s. I was that little kid sometimes. I only really burned like plastic spoons. Anyway. Hot air balloons fly because the hot air that fills the balloon is lighter than the air around it. In today's hot air balloons, like the one in this exhibit, the air is heated with a propane gas burner. When the balloon is filled with hot air, it rises, carrying the passengers in the basket below. Once aloft, the balloon is carried by wind currents. This gauge measures the force and direction of the wind in the room, determined by the large fans in rooms 1 and 4. Okay. Cool, I guess. This is telling the same thing. The balloon in this exhibit is a replica of a modern hot air balloon. The air in the bag is heated. Okay, we said this already, I think. Oh, no. It's heated with the propane burner. The balloon is tethered to the sandbags to keep it from being blown away by the air currents. Okay, interesting that there's things over these, but okay. Oh, wait a minute. We'll do that in a second. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Gliders are heavier than aircraft like airplanes. However, gliders have no engine to power them. They must be launched from a height and then catch warm updrafts called thermals that keep them aloft. Gliders often move in a circular pattern following the upward spiral of a thermal. Eventually, all gliders must return to Earth. I think we're about to get to something about Otto von Lilienthal. Okay, Otto von Lilienthal built the first glider to successfully carry a person aloft. This was the first aircraft that the pilot controlled. He was also one of the Ijin, one of the villains in Read or Die, the anime. And, that's how they have to do the whole thing in the beginning where Agent Paper makes the giant paper airplane to fly through the air and catch them. Great sequence. This is the gauge. Oh, now we got 2 newspapers. Or do we? They're not in our inventory. Okay. Well, I don't need the matches yet. Let's turn these off for now. Oh, a sad hot air balloon. All kinds of stuff going on in this room. Jeez. Yes, turn the fan off before you go reaching into the blades. Also probably jam something in there, but that's another matter. Airships are balloons with engines. The balloon, or air bag, is filled with a gas that is lighter than air. A gondola hanging below the balloon carries passengers. Today, airships use helium gas, which is much less dangerous than the hydrogen gas originally used in these craft. What part of non-flammable helium don't you understand? Well, the core concept, obviously. Yeah. Airships have engines that control their flight. They have the advantage over airplanes of being able to hover in one place by using their engines to oppose the force of the wind. That was more true back in the days before VTOL planes, but I'll take that all the same. Ooh, now I think we have a kite, right? Yeah, now we got a kite. Do we have a glider too? Nice. Can't put it there. Hang on. I should have known the glider was too big for my pack. I'll have to think of some other way to get it out of this room. Okay, but can I put it down? Or am I just stuck with it now forever? No. Help. There we go. That was a dud. Either this glider is made of cement, or I need to find a source of rising hot air to launch it. Why can I not get the thing out of there? Use knife on fan blade? Yeah, there we go. Use knife! Best action in the game. Wow, he's really cutting at it, huh? Okay. That should take care of it. I hope the fan works when I switch it on. Can I take the... Ooh. I wanted to take the scraps. But hang on. Alright, glider, do your stuff. I mean, it's sending the blimp away. That part we see. I think the burner's gone out. I'll have to restart it. Well, we can do that. Cool, light the burner. I would like to light the burner now. Okay, I guess not. That's fine. We'll figure that out in a moment. I read the thing for this, right? There we go. Airships are balloons with engines. Yeah, we read this already. Ooh, we can change the gauges and everything. Oh, that's just on the blimp. Okay, interesting. Can the glider go? Hey, there we go. Now it's circling around up there. Cool. And now we can send it sailing into the next room, hopefully. There goes the glider. I knew it would fly if it had enough lift. Maybe I should see what's happening to it. I'm on a roll and I want to keep that thing soaring. Oh, I can see that it fell. Well, we'll fix that in the next room in a moment. So if we kick these on, let's see if we can get it over here. Alright, let's watch the process. I think there should be something I could click on to get a zoomed in view with this thing or something. Like, I have matches, I should be able to light the burner, but we'll see. Hey, look at that, here it goes. We did it, the glider's flying. I knew all this hot air was good for something, but hot air is only one part of the problem. I still have more things to do before the exhibit is back together. I'd be going before that super fan gets into the surge and ruins all my hard work. Quickly to the next area. Haha. Can I do anything with this? That one doesn't seem to be active in the exhibit. Can't seem to light that one either. It seems like a rip-off. Alright, back over here. Oh, there's the blimp. Now all we need is a good breeze. Excellent. Flying a kite's like riding a bike. Once you learn how it's done, you never forget. Now the kite is flying high, I better see if I can find finish the other rooms before the sky starts falling. I want to grab the thing and tether it, but it won't let me. Because the balloon is clearly not touched. Oh, the hot air balloon needs to get dragged over here. But we have to find a way to get it there. And we still don't know how to move this thing because we can't click on it anywhere. No, the Lost Gamer, where are you? I have need of you, I must call upon you again. To help with this game's bad design. I invoke the name of the Lost Gamer. I love cartoons so much at yahoo.com. Copyright 2002. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's a fail state in this. If you try and cut the thing with the fan still on, you absolutely bite it. That's great. I don't know how you light a match with the matches. Because it just says light a match with the box of matches. What if I can't do it while the fans are on? That would be an interesting twist. But no indication as to what the command to light the match is. See if you can tell me. Mick, what do you got for me? The air-powered flight exhibit was almost destroyed when the computer system caused a hyper-electric surge in the super fan in this room. The gale force winds blew everything into the last room in the exhibit. The malfunction has been corrected, but as you can see, the exhibit was nearly destroyed. You must replace the lighter than aircraft in each display room and get the exhibit running again. It's up. Yes, okay, hang on. My calculations have determined that the airship must be docked with the mooring in the ceiling for the display to be restored. The dirigible can be controlled by balancing the force of the wind with its propeller speed. As far as I can determine, the airship controls were not damaged by the virus or the power surge. Docking the airship may require some practice and experimentation. Where's it at now? Oh, it's moving. It moved over. At least it looked like it did. This is like maneuvering a giant hot dog. I have to use the engines to move the ship into the middle of the room. I have to take the wind velocity into account and give it the right amount to thrust to get it into position. Okay. Let's see here. What if I rotate it 90 degrees? Oh. Now rotate 180 degrees. Oh. But where's the fan? Hang on. See if it comes back in here. almost. Oh, I was moving very slowly for a moment there. See, that looks like it should be moored, but I don't know for sure that that's how it's supposed to look. Let's see here. Okay. So we gotta get the nose to touch the part of there, the mooring. That should be it. That's almost touching. That is touching. I don't know why that's not considered mooring, but here we are. Again, that should be it right there. Hey, I said off. Phooey. Okay. Let's see if we can get it to match up. Really seems like it should be matched to me. I don't know. Now we play the click on everything game. How do we light it? Can we light the dollar bill on fire? Just let me light the burner. Seriously, just let me light the burner. Okay, let's see here. Come on, you can do it. Hold on 1 second. Up. This is so frustrating. I know how to, like, I know what I want to do. The game just won't do it. Hi, Gonefission, help! I cannot get this kid to light a match, which seems like the most unrealistic part about being a kid in the 90s who was given a box of matches and no adult supervision. Really? This should be an action by default. So you should have to like work to not light things on fire. Also, I don't know what they want from me on this mooring mast. This is ridiculous. But we're in air-powered flight because I thought it would be the least interesting of all of them and thus a good starting place. I'm going to try going into another room for a second, see if it's any better with that. The glider's fine, the kite is fine, the hot air balloon and the blimp are proving to be problematic. Nick, tell me about this match and why I can't light it. Okay, let's go through. I'll explain Gonefission exactly where we are so far. Okay, so in showing off all the different methods of air-powered flight, we have obtained the kite from the other room, attached it, oh, hang on, attached it to this tether here, turned on the fan. Now we got air moving this way, we got a kite flying, no problems. Over here, this is a demonstration of how hot air balloons work. We have the tethering for a hot air balloon, but no hot air balloon yet. That's over here to the right. Over here we have fans and a glider. I had to get the glider into this room such that it could spin around, which I have now done. It just goes back and forth between the two of those now. It's kind of fun. And then over here, oh, this is fun. We almost had a death states in this, which is that this fan was jammed up with a bunch of rope, and you had to turn the fan off, which is very important. Then use knife on fan to cut the fan free of the rope, and then turn it back on. If you did not do it in that order, you die. Anyway, so yeah, so then we had this here dirigible that we were able to send into other rooms and back, but it needs to be moored right over here at this mooring mast. The walkthrough from the Lost Gamer said the nose has to be touching, but nose is touching right now and it doesn't seem to register, so I'm not sure what to do on that front. And the most frustrating is the hot air balloon, which just needs its burner lit, and I have matches, won't light them. Don't know what I need to do. Yeah, I tried it with the fan on and off, and the problem was still the same, but hang on. Okay, so now the Zeppelin. Let's run through the plaque since you asked. Airships are balloons with engines. The balloon, or airbag, is filled with a gas that is lighter than air. A gondola hanging below the balloon carries passengers. Today's airships use non-flammable helium gas, which is much less dangerous than the hydrogen gas originally used in these craft. Airships have engines that control their flight. They have the advantage over airplanes of being able to hover in one place by using their engines to oppose the force of the wind, which is what we're doing right now. The engine is running full tilt against the fan, which is also running full tilt. Mick, what do you got for me? Okay, here we go. The airship is safely docked into its mooring. However, the other aircraft must be restored to their displays before the exhibit is completely repaired. I can link to the main computer in each display room and give you more information about those rooms. Okay, so then you gotta go back to the hot air balloon and tell me why this match isn't working, Mick. The hot air balloon has been blown into the airship display by the power surge in the fans. It must be flown back here and anchored in place. There is a high probability that the burner that supplies hot air to the balloon has been extinguished. It must be reignited to fill the balloon with more hot air. Yes, I know. Okay, let's see here. I will repeat this information while I analyze other data in this exhibit. You know, I tried lighting this balloon on fire. I didn't get anywhere, but I'll try it again. Because you have a good idea, Gonefission. Your idea involved lighting matches, which means it's fun for a kid. Okay, let's see here. Doesn't even recognize there being anything to click on. It's the wind gauge. Yes, we know. Oh, now it moved. Hang on, now I gotta move it back. Let's try this again. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I was wondering if you can combine the matches with themselves to strike against the box. Let's see, maybe you can. No, it doesn't seem like you can. Because as soon as if I click on myself, it resets the cursor. If I move the mouse up here, it's going to reset the cursor. Yep. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, why is that so hard to do? Why was that a necessary step, design-wise? Why was it not just use matches on... Oi. Gonefission, you're a genius. Alright. Okay. Anyway, oops! I didn't think that's where the balloon is supposed to go. I'll have to make it like the big bad wolf and huff and puff it to the hot air balloon display. Luckily, I have those high-powered fans instead of just my low-powered lungs. Yes, children need to learn that matches must be struck. Oh, and you know what? They were teaching you that those are strike-on-box matches, not strike-anywhere matches. There you go. This game not set in New York State, apparently. Alright. So if we turn this fan on... There we go. There goes the balloon. It's moving in the right direction, but maybe we should follow it to see that it doesn't get lost. And it knocks into the glider and everybody's sad. No, that doesn't happen. Moving along, moving along. Oh. Hang on. It's getting pushed back against the wind in this one. So we gotta turn this fan off. There it is. Quick, grab it! Ah. Oh, now I need to send it all the way over so that when it goes back I can grab it and hook it on. And then the race is on in this very slow walking point-and-click adventure game. Go, 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 go! Come on, kid, let's move it! All I need is a place to anchor the rope and the balloon is finished traveling. There we go. C'est magnifique! Just like those French guys on the wall. Who says I'm not full of hot air? Okay. Everything's flying high now. I haven't used so much hot air since the time I ran for class president. That was some air show. Now that the lighter and air exhibit is back to normal, I should head back to the main hall and see what's happening. I have a feeling things haven't lightened up there. Come on, Mick. This should be one step closer to finding the source of that virus. How? Who can say? Okay. Well, Gonefission, now that you're here, I feel okay about doing some of the more interesting ones. I think I'm going to do robots, if that's cool with you. We like a robot now and again. Mm. Why do they allow you to order a side of salad dressing with your pizza? If you're ordering buffalo chicken pizza, I imagine they have it for ranch dressing in case you want it for the buffalo sauce. That's my best guess. But also, there's people who put ranch dressing on pizza. It's weird. I'm not into it, but there's people who do. Throughout history, humans have dreamed of having machines to perform tasks for them. These machines have often taken human-like form. Any machine that performs a task in a human-like manner is a robot. Robots are not intelligent in the same way that humans are. Although they can perform complex tasks and do elaborate calculations, they cannot think. Today, computers control the actions of robots. Thousand Island Blue Italian, man, that'd be wild, some of those on there. And again, it only makes sense for sides, but some people do that, man. Some people do things to pizza that I would find unconscionable. And I like Hawaiian pizza, so. Holy smokes, that's ED209, only without the guns. Alright. Moonwalker. Oh, this would have been around the time of that Michael Jackson thing. Exploration robots with wheels can travel to many places on the surface of distant planets. Small, legged robots will be able to go places that wheeled vehicles cannot. Just as humans can walk and climb where even four-wheel drive vehicles cannot, robots with legs will play an important role in planetary exploration. Oh, cue the montage of all of the terrifying creatures that Boston Dynamics has built. God, what's the name of Handle is the name of the one that has like feet with wheels on it and can move around like it's like it's actually the protagonist in Rollerdrome, I'm realizing, which is to say roller skate trick game with guns. Anyway, enough of that. So here we are on the moon. This moonwalker looks like it came in for a hard landing. I'll try to put it back together again, but it's not easy working on the moon. Oh, you better sing a moon working song, like the Futurama one. We're whaling on the moon, we carry a harpoon, but there ain't no will, so we tell tall tales and we sing this wailing tune. Aha, doing good so far. It's being very generous with what it's giving me on this. Haha! I haven't seen the one with the horrible giraffe neck and the Jones that let go, Gonefission. I'm not up to date on my Boston Dynamics killing machines, sadly. I still love the montage of the Petman robot, which is one of the ones that is very human-like in shape. And it's the one where it walks with almost a strut to it, and someone said it to the tune of Staying Alive, and you're just like, yup, that's 100% correct. Wait, was that not it? What did I miss? Oh, okay. The dish at the top is not correct. Nope, not there either. Okay. There we go. Spot Mini? Okay, got it. Nice. Gonefission, are you on the Here There Be Streamers Discord? Because that's where me and Hanapengu and Tapao and Pukara put all our stuff related to our streams specifically. If not, let me know. But you can certainly already put it in the other one. That's fine too. Just slowly backing away. Doesn't want anything to do with me. Oh! Here's the machines that killed all the jobs in the American Midwest. Hooray. Robot assembly arm. Robots are used on assembly lines to construct everything from automobiles to microscopic computer components. These robots take many forms and often have mechanical arms that perform the assembly task. Okay, nice. Thank you. Yes, I will... yeah. Anyway, hang on. Gonefission, I was saying before that me and Hanapengu and Tapawa, Vulcan, and Pukara have our own Discord just for our streams, and I can send you the link to that as well. Oh, hi, Hanapengu. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Looks like one of your relatives is falling down on the job, Mick. That's racist. Not all machines are related, you jerk. I mean, they kind of give you the solution here, don't they? Like, which is good because it's a little weird to figure out. Not sure where this goes, though. Why on earth would it not be able to connect those two? What am I doing wrong? Oh! Of course, because layering is a thing, I guess. Well, whatever. Cool, have fun. Okay, it doesn't seem to be anything else to do in this one. Robot laser cutter. One of the most important uses of robots is in science and industry. Computer-controlled robots are especially useful for tasks that are repetitive, dangerous, or require a great deal of precision. The computer brains of the robots can be programmed to perform the same task over and over. Robots can be programmed to make precise cuts in industrial materials using laser torches. These tasks can be performed much more precisely by robots than by humans alone. Check out that 1970s NASA stuff in the background there. This is a real mess. This robot definitely needs help. Oh man, are we building a Cray? That's kind of cool. Okay, so like that part looks vaguely recognizable. That part I have no idea. That just looks like a bunch of junk stacked on top of itself. Is he gonna do something? Okay. Thank you, Hanapengu. I appreciate the lurking. Something tells me this large metal dude is not in the mood to chat. I wonder how I can convince him that I'm here to help. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stand back, kid. You don't want no part of this. Underwater Robot Explorer. One of the greatest potential benefits of robots is to go places that are too dangerous for humans. Robots that explore outer space, ocean depths, and the surface of hostile planets are currently being designed by robot scientists, which is not the same thing as scientist robots. Robot submarines that can dive to great depths and use computer-controlled cameras and appendages are discovering many new and exciting undersea plants and animals. We just call these drones now. Can I grab the fire extinguisher? Maybe? What do I see behind us? More busted machinery. This underwater explorer must be really cool when it's in one piece. Mick, I think your large ugly cousin has made a real mess of things. Again, that's racist. Oh, hello. Something just locked into place. Neat. Ah, yes, indeed. You are correct. That tasty flat 3D rendering. Ooh, did that move it into place? Yeah, that moved that. Alright, cool. Okay, that got that. Oh, we were getting there. Hang on. I don't really know where this is supposed to connect, or what it's supposed to connect to, what it's supposed to connect from. Oh, of course. There we go. Now we've got the fire extinguisher. Haha! Take that! Oh, it didn't work. They've become too powerful. Oh, I can do it again, I guess. But how do I... hang on. Alright, we're gonna try everybody's favorite, the knife. Aha! How did I do that, I ask you? I don't know. Apparently that piece was... The game logic for that one is a little wild. I wonder if I can use this thing in the pool. I can never hold my breath long enough to see if there's any loose change in the drain. Kid, I have questions, and I don't know if I even want the answers anymore. Can I see what it's illuminating? Hey Mick, what's up? The robot exhibit has been thrown into complete chaos. The robots disassembled themselves and used their parts to create the rogue robot that just left this exhibit room. You must find a way to stop the rogue robot and reassemble the other robots to their former states. I may be able to make further calculations as we proceed through the exhibit. Consult me again at a later time. Is it gonna follow us? It followed us! Do I just have to like zap it with the fire extinguisher and then nab parts off it every time? No, I guess not. Okay. Oh, here we go. I can just grab a part. Okay, so this goes somewhere on it. Oh my goodness. Now I have to figure out what the heck this thing's supposed to look like. Oh, there we go. Yeah, super laser. Man, thank goodness that thing wasn't doing that in front of me earlier. Hey, that's hot stuff. The laser robot is okay now, but it still looks pretty dangerous. I think I'll stay out of its way just in case. You know, if this laser robot had made its way to any other exhibit, we would have been wrecked. Imagine that in the American Revolution one. Or the Louisiana Purchase. I love the notion of a boss fight being made out of all the things in each of these exhibits. In a more exciting and dynamic game, that would have been in there. But here we are. I love you, cold unfeeling robot arm. Still one of my favorite Invader Zim lines ever. Oh, what garbage car are they making? I'm fascinated by this. If I'd made that car in Car Builder for the Mac once upon a time, I would have been ashamed. Anyway, these robot arms look like they're strong enough to lift the whole car. I'm glad they're on our side now. This should have been a fight. Man, okay, so, once upon a time, in the real Ghostbusters, there was an episode called Don't Forget the Motor City, where the GM auto plant had been hijacked by gremlins, and they had taken over, and they create this giant mecha out of auto parts, and they stuff Winston in the head of it, and they make him basically pilot it like a Jaeger, and it's up to everybody else to try and find a way to fight this thing off, and it's not working against their particle throwers and stuff, so Ray ends up finding the gas tank on it, and then has to siphon the gas out of it to get it to stop. It's great. Gonefission, you're correct. Yes, you can die in this game, so lasers are a reasonable expectation. And man, like, by the time I played this game, I had played multiple King's Quest games where dying was all you did, pretty much. Alright. Is it coming? Or do I have to go get the parts now? Now there's no more ambulatory parts left. I have to just grab it from over there. Aw, poor feets. Come on. Okay, I have to do this one at a time, I guess? That's rude. Alright, which one of these feet doesn't have the soul? There we go. That's more like it. This thing looks like a giant spider. I wonder if it can spin a web. What an innocuous way to say that statement. I wouldn't want to see it walking in my neighborhood on a dark and moonless night, but I'm glad it's back together again on the moon. Just don't go to the moon. That takes care of the last robot problem. These robots sure needed to get their act together. Sure as shooting they did. Now that the exhibit is safe for machines of all kinds, I better go back to the main hall to see if anything else has gone wrong. Now where is that robot guide? Come on, Mick, I hope you're in better shape than your relatives. At least you're in one piece. So far, that is. Ooh, racist and a threat. Wow. Kid's a jerk. After everything Mick did for you, kid. No, Robo Buffalo. Oh, Gonefission, that's very good. Alright, so we have one left here, two here, two here, two here, one here. Alright, I want to do it so I have one left in each. I think that'll be a reasonable length for the stream. Well, we'll find out. How big is the universe? And rockets and computers are left for aerospace. I feel like how big is the universe is going to be a fun one, because it's spectacularly out of date now. Ooh, another astronomy computer one. Here we go. The universe contains everything that exists. In addition to our Earth, as opposed to those other Earths, the planets in our solar system and the sun, not our sun, suspicious, anyway, there are billions of stars that form galaxies and billions of galaxies spread throughout the trillions of miles. Is it true there are billions of galaxies? I thought there were fewer. Anyway. No one knows how large the universe is, but scientists know that it's expanding every day. Many scientists believe that the universe was formed in a great explosion called the Big Bang, billions of years ago. Don't we know how big the universe is now? Or the observable universe, anyway? Weren't we able to map the quasars or something? I don't know. This looks interesting. A giant TV screen with nothing on it. Okay, we'll do a U.S. history one next. Actually, you know what? I think I can just back out of this one. Hang on, let me see. Mick, you gonna let me back out? Let's see here. Yeah, let's go back to the main hall. No, it's cool. I like your suggestion. We did just do a science. Let's do a history. Alright, Transcontinental Railroad. In 1860, the eastern portion of the United States, I've been working on the railroad, that's very cute, sorry, was covered with more than 30,000 miles of railroads. Oh wow, 125 billion galaxies in the observable universe. I didn't know that, Gonefission. I never studied astronomy at any real level, so there you go. Anyway, however, almost no tracks existed west of the Mississippi River. In 1862, President Abraham Lincoln signed the Pacific Railroad Act that set in motion a competition between two companies to build a railroad that stretched from Omaha, Nebraska to Sacramento, California. The two companies started at opposite sides of the country and met on a lonely stretch of desert at Promontory Point, Utah, on May 10, 1869. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Whoa, someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo. Do you think strumming on the old banjo was a euphemism? Because I never put that together. Anyway. The Central Pacific Railroad Company began work on August the 8th, 1863. Its task was to build 690 miles of track beginning in Sacramento, California. The Central Pacific faced the challenge of the steep Sierra Nevada mountains, bitter winter snows, and the challenge of tunneling through solid granite on its way to Promontory Point, Utah. Central Pacific is not the one I'm maddest at. That's Southern Pacific, but that's another story. Central Pacific RR Railroad must increase efforts to reach Promontory Point. Stop. You wouldn't have a stop and never mind. Essentially, that both Union Pacific and CP arrive no later than May 10th, 1869. Stop. First company to arrive will be awarded Golden Spike. Stop. It's not how telegraphs work, but okay. Dear Sir, partial stop. F you. Full stop. Strong letter to follow. Full stop. Alright, let's talk to this fellow. Oh god, what's a... I don't know any good old-timey West Coast accents. So, you're going a little southern with that. Hello, you must be the expert railroad engineer that I've been expecting. We need your help. You must restore the Central Pacific route map before the Union Pacific reaches Promontory Point, Utah. The railroad will be built as soon as you finish the map. Whichever company gets to Utah first will win the Golden Spike. I'm no engineer, but this sounds like it could be fun. I once had a model railroad set, so I guess I qualify. Oh, my dad would have loved you, kid. If there's a way in which I disappointed my father, it's that I have no interest in trains. Just not for me. Oh no, has it finally happened? Do we finally have a slide puzzle? And I'm gonna have to rage quit this game? Nope. Doesn't seem to respond to any clicks. Or do I need to find the pieces before I can start manipulating stuff? That could be. As you must sign up before we can get started. Are you going to help us? All you have to do is assemble the map by exchanging pieces. First one piece, then another. An old-timey radio announcer? I'll do that for the other one, because that accent is a mid-Atlantic accent, a transatlantic accent, so it doesn't make sense for a Pacific person to have, but yes, I like that idea. The two will exchange positions. Keep going until the map is finished. That seems simple. Wish I could get the lawn mowed that easy. One more thing. We must reach Promontory Point, Utah by May 10th, 1869. The calendar on the wall will keep track of time. We know the Union Pacific will be on schedule. We must complete our work by then. Would you like to work for Central Pacific? I have to think it over. Man, you make a great point about that, though. There exists a script online. I wish I could find it. I have to look for it. And it's like a sample horse race broadcast. And so you read it and it shows whether or not you have what it takes to be able to broadcast horse racing. And I was like, that's got to be so tough. Especially if you try and do it in a mid-Atlantic accent. I'll warm up on this one. Beginning on Dateline, July 10th, 1865. The Union Pacific Railroad set out from the east to meet the Central Pacific at Promontory Point, Utah. The Union Pacific route cut across the Great Plains and straight through the territory of the Sioux and other Indian tribes, First Nation tribes, pardon me for that. On its 1,086-mile course, the Union Pacific laid more than 6 million ties and averaged about 2 miles of track per day. The lack of trees for the ties, combined with Native American raids, poor survey information, and short supplies of laborers due to the Civil War, made the Union Pacific's task a formidable one. Will Cora and the Fire Ferrets see their way out of this one? Tune in next time to The Legend of Cora to find out. Here we go. Alright. Must increase efforts. Essentially both up and... let's say both UP and CP arrived no later than May 10th. We know this. Alright. Hello, I've been expecting you. You're the engineer from New York City. The Central Pacific is about to start laying track across the Sierra toward Promontory Point, Utah. We cannot let them win the Golden Spike for completing their track first. I love a good challenge, and this Golden Spike sounds like it might be interesting. Does it? Let's look at the map. And now they have all their pieces, so I wonder what's going on there. I'll ask them about it. Well, I guess there's no other rooms. That's funny. Does the Lost Gamer have anything to say about that? Do I have to choose wisely? There isn't really anything to this one, apparently. Are you going to help us? Just reassemble the map on the wall, and the Union Pacific crew will build the railroad as you complete it. Your job is simple. First select one map piece, and then select another. 2. Exchange positions. Keep exchanging pieces until the map is finished. That sounds pretty easy. There must be a catch. There's one more thing. We must reach Promontory Point, Utah by May 10th, 1869. The calendar on the wall will keep track of the time. We know Central Pacific will be on schedule. You must complete our work by then. Are you ready to work for Union Pacific? Yes, let's go. Let's start laying tracks. There's no time to lose. You must start assembling the map right away. Can't see the chat. There we go. Oh, both have their pieces, just one has ocean? Oh, that could be. It just looked like some of them were blank. But anyway. Well, alright. All saying we're helping UP. Alright. Hang on. That looks right. I don't know. Oh, God. It's so low res. It's so hard to see what anything is. Oh, I'm absolutely going to fail this. There we go. This is important. It's about our crew. Lack of game animals causes food shortage. Crew working at slow pace. 1 month delay. That cost us a month. Alright, that looks like water, which means that's probably lower. Oh, no, I see. Hang on. There we go. Those two match up at least. We know that much. Those two go together. Those three go together, looks like. I'm not sure where the other part of the word united is. News from the railhead. It's about our crew. Tornado destroys track laying equipment. Work will continue after 2-month delay. We lose 2 months. Man, punishing. That doesn't look right. Gosh, I wish this was higher res so I could actually see what I'm doing. Those two definitely go together. Ah. News from the railhead. It's about our crew. Fresh crew members arrive. We gain a full month. We gain a month. Alright. Okay, so that string definitely goes together. And that goes with that. So that means that we've got one whole row in a second. Because that all matches up. Alright. So now the question is, which row is that? And how do we tell what anything else is? Oh, I wish I could see. That doesn't look right. That looks a little closer to being right. That looks right. Okay. That could be right? Oh, gosh. News from the railhead. It's about our crew. Payroll arrived late. Crew's halt work for 1 month. We lose a month. Ah, I didn't want that. There we go. Oh, that piece goes there. I remember that. Okay. This piece looks weirdly disjointed. Oh, I think you can actually see which ones are edge pieces in some cases. That's a convenient little trick. A telegram just arrived. It's about our crew. Sue destroyed 10 miles of track. 3 months required to catch up. That cost us 3 months. Okay, that part looks correct from what I can see. I don't know if that's correct. It might be? Okay, so the frustrating thing is I know this one row is correct, and that's about all I know for sure. Although this looks like a bottom row piece. Oh god, I wish I could read any of this. Telegram just arrived. It's about our crew. Flat terrain makes progress easy. We pick up 2 months. That gains us 2 months. Okay. If we move this here, does that help at all with figuring anything out? Hey, there we go. Hanapengu, thank you for your sympathy. That was a terrible map to try and read and untangle. We beat them. Sorry. We beat them. I knew you would get the Union Pacific to Promontory Point before the Central Pacific. The Golden Spike is ours. No problem at all, General Dodge. It's all in a day's work. Now, did we just fail by rewriting history the wrong way? Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. No, look out! They're gonna crash! Thank you for your sympathy, Gonefission. I appreciate it. I have a telegram from President Grant. Date, May 10th, 1869, from Ulysses S. Grant, President, United States of America, to the Honorable General Dodge, care of the Union Pacific Railroad Company, Promontory Point, Utah Territory. Congratulations, stop. Hey, they have that one a little bit better. You have achieved the impossible, stop. The great nation is now truly united from sea to shining sea, stop. Give my compliments to your brave crew and that of your worthy opponent, stop. The golden spike is yours, stop. I like that yours is Y-O-R-S. It's entertaining. The honor is yours. Here we go. So, like, that's the same outcome whether you help each side. So, history doesn't really care? I guess? It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Okay. So we got two more tonight. We got a life sciences and we got an aerospace sciences. We've got Hall of Animal Habitats or Hall of Ecology. Which one are y'all thinking? I will wait the 25 seconds or whatever it is for delay. Animal habitats or ecology? Okay, I've heard no votes in either direction. Which leads me toward Hall of Ecology. And here we go. Wetlands exist all over the world. They are the home of many diverse plants and animals. Oh, now we get habitats? Okay, well, anyway. We're here now, and that's where it is. Wetlands are partially submerged for most of the year. Although wetlands are plentiful, they are very fragile. When the physical, botanical, or animal balance is disrupted, a wetland environment may suffer dramatically. This is gonna be a sad one, kids. This exhibit looks a little bare. I wonder what happened to all the animals. We did that. Capitalism killed them all, kid. Are we playing concentration? We are! We're playing concentration. So we got worm, snail, man, rat, burb, worm, snail, man, rat, bunny, man, flowers, burb, a different burb. Gonefission, I'm sorry. Bunny. Snail. Worm. Oh, wrong worm. Interesting. There we go. Mushroom. Oh, there's the other worm. Rat. Flowers. Buggy. Bird. Ferret. Fox. Other worm. Bugs. Foxen. Mushrooms. Worms. And ferrets. There we go. Man. Fox. Is it literally just going to say the name of each one? This seems even too juvenile for this game. Oh, that's a mole. Okay. That's an inchworm? Oh, caterpillar. Okay. Oh, it's a weasel. Okay. Hey, another computer system. The food web. Each animal and plant in the wetland ecosystem has a place in the food web. The arrows show who eats whom or what. Many animals eat more than one animal or plant. When a link is disturbed, it can change the balance of the ecosystem and affect many animals. Like that time they introduced 70 rabbits to Australia? Got a fun horror movie out of it. Anyway. Everybody eats plants. Nobody eats people. Nobody eats foxes. Is that true? Well, anyway. And then the mushrooms and the bugs eat everybody. Love it. Ah, here we go. It looks like the virus struck big time. These animals sure are scrambled. I guess I should try to rearrange the blocks to put them back together. Another one of these, huh? Oh no, this one is a slide puzzle. Oh, it's time to rage quit. Oh no. Oh no, kids. This might be my finish. Because you know what I never got any good at doing? Slide puzzles. Okay, at least the plants are in the right place. How do I get the bugs and the mushrooms in the right place? Hang on. Oh, hang on. That's not right. Oh, that goes up high. I mean, yes, this is a big slide puzzle. You are correct. Now I have to cycle these things out such that I can get there. Okay, I've got those pieces in place. But to get other pieces in place is going to be more difficult. Where the heck does that piece go? Those two go together. I figured that much out. But this piece down here has to get up there. So those pieces are in the right spot. Lots of other pieces aren't, though. And I'm running out of ways to move them. Because I don't have the idea of the rhythm of this. Okay, I got that one in place. Great. Grand. Those two are backwards now. Why are there two birds on here? That's weird. Why can't I get anything from there? That still haven't worked. So no matter what, that's going to have to move down, I guess? Because I don't have anything that goes underneath it? Or do I? I must. It must be that. Which sucks, but okay. There's not even a hint button for this one. Can you believe it? Oh, that's interesting. Hang on. So now I got that one in the right corner, but hang on. Does it remember my progress? Kinda does. I don't know if that's better or worse. I mean, to get the assistance of someone who actually can do slide puzzles to figure this out. Because, like, I know where things need to go. I'm just bad at slide puzzles. I wonder. Does the Lost Gamer have a step-by-step guide for it? Okay, even in the guide that the Lost Gamer wrote, he complains about how difficult the slide puzzle is. Alright, let's see here. Oh, and you can't progress until you do it either. The virus has completely disrupted the wetland ecological system. You must restore the animals to the system and then reestablish the connections between the animals in the food web. When the food web is repaired and returned to a balanced state, the exhibit will be restored. I need to like look up the core loop of a slide puzzle so I can figure out how they work. Gonefission, if you wanted to remote into my computer and do this for me, I wouldn't say no. Same goes for you, Hanapengu. If you're good at slide puzzles, by all means, let me know. Why? No, I just want to move that one over. Ugh. Hang on. to chase each other. Unless I can find some way to break it up. Oh, this is torture. I can't do this. Maybe I'll figure out a way to do this off stream. We have to come back to this exhibit. Oh shoot, actually, yeah, hang on. Discord, 1 second. We can make this happen. As I remember what people's Discord names are. Do I see you currently? Hang on, let me look. Not showing up, but that's okay. Hang on. I'll find you. I'll find you yet. Okay, I found you. Hang on. Okay, not actually direct friends on Discord, but I'm working on that right now. There we go. Alright, let's start this call. Hang on. Hello, friend. You're not on stream. Don't worry about it. But hang on. I will... Oh, wait. I think I need to deafen. So 1 second. There we go. Deafened. Successfully. Oh, wait. Hang on. And now, screen share. Okay. Now the question is, can you take over the screen or no? Alright, we have to do this with voice. Because I don't know another way to do it. If it can't let you... yeah.
Yeah, I can see your screen, so I can...
Okay.
I can talk you through it.
Might as well. Sure. Why not?
Right.
Okay.
So, you had the right sort of core loop, which is that they do chase each other around. You just
Yep.
need to find a thing. So,
Right on.
first we're going to do that flower patch. So,
Yep.
one to the left of where you are. Yeah, so click that one. And then that
Now
one.
that seems to be the bottom left corner, so...
Yeah. Yeah. So now that one.
Yep.
One. Yep. And now go right one. Now go up one. Now go left. Left. Oh, I fucked up. Sorry.
It's all good.
Now go up and to the left.
How do you do that in a slide puzzle? Up and then left? Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, the one you just clicked was, yeah. The bird and the legs.
Got it.
Now to the left of the open space. Or sorry, right. The other problem here is that I'm bad at talking.
No worries. We'll get it.
Alright. Now the one below that.
Yep.
And now the one to the right of the open space. And now that one. That, yeah. And now the one to the left, the one you're hovering over.
Here.
Below the open space.
Below the open space. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And now make the next one below that. Go up. And then the bird left. And then the one that's above the open space. And then the flowers. And then to the left of the open space. And then the worm. And then now you've got, yeah, now you can make those chase each other around until you have the whole.
Aha. Guess that puts us there.
Yeah, so it's basically about like finding a way to sort of ooch your way over to the right thing. now super pixelated over the area that your house is right now. Which
Oh,
is
this is the problem with me not having nitro, unfortunately.
Ah. Oh dear. Okay. So now that we've done our proof of concept for this narration, let's try to do the left side. So do you remember what the left side is supposed to look like to the left of the person?
So this bird down here at the bottom is going to be one of the ones that's on the left-hand side. And so is, I believe, the worm.
Alright, so start sort of scooching the bird up and to the left, in one sense.
Okay.
You may have to sort of break up the flower that we already made, in order to make it easier. Okay, so you're getting caught in a small loop.
Ah, okay. Hang on.
Also, I'm gonna leave the call and rejoin and see if that.
Fair enough.
No, I'm just gonna stop watching and I'm going to start watching.
We can do that.
Yeah, that fixed it. Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Alright. So now you have to sort of expand your thinking. So you've been chasing the bits around each other in like a loop of 4.
Right.
So now try and think about it as a loop of 6.
Mm.
2 blocks to the left of where you've been sort of going in circles. Can you use that to get further over?
You said 6. Okay. So where am I? Okay, so with the empty square as the focal point, am I doing like? I wish I could draw on here and have you actually be able to see it, but
Yeah, it's frustrating. I know Zoom can do that, but I don't think this can.
I doubt Discord can for that. But okay, so if we're moving this bird,
Yeah.
am I focusing on how many above, how many below, how many to the left, how many to the right of this bird am I focusing on?
So use the 4 that you were kind of doing just now.
So that'd be these 4 here.
And then also the 2 that are to the left.
Ah, okay, got it.
And it doesn't matter which way you start because you're going in a circle, so eventually you'll end up in the right place.
Got it. So if I do this,
Yep. Yep. So,
that pushes it to there.
yep. And now you can kind of
Do the same thing for the... Yep,
but left.
to there. Okay.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna stop you now.
Yep.
Undo those last 2 things. Yeah, so now put that down.
Yep.
Now scoot the worm instead.
Yep.
And continue to treat it as a block of 6, going around in a circle for like 1 step more. Like you were just doing.
Right.
Yeah. And now you'll have the worm and bird in the right position, I think.
I think they need to be swapped, but yeah.
Oh, you know what? Pixelation killed me again. Sorry about that. So that's okay. So move the bird up, and then that over, and then sort of have the worm go down, and the thing to the right go over, and then up, right, down, and then bird go right.
Right, now we start doing this again. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So instead of the worm, because you see how those are aligned correctly now?
Yep.
However they're aligned now, they will be aligned the other way when they have sort of rotated around.
Right.
So undo what you just did, and have the bird come in or come down instead. And now, other side.
And now cycle them around. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
Okay, so that's that whole section done. Now we can get the legs into place through this set of 6, I guess. I'm having very bad flashbacks to the old NES video game, The Simpsons Bart versus the World, which featured a slide puzzle in every level, and it was always horrific.
Oh no! Like I like slide puzzles, and this is a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
So do you remember what animal goes there?
So let's see here. Here's what I know.
I think it might be the. What would it be? 'Cause it would be something like pretty low on the food chain.
Yeah, it's either the rabbit or the mole, right?
Yeah.
I would think. Well, like, we can probably tell by the color, if nothing else, and it looks like it's the
Yeah, I think
mole.
it's the mole. Although that has like a little tail on it.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that's connecting to.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the rabbit. It's the rabbit. I think it goes there. So
Where's the rabbit's head?
over
No,
here,
it's the snail and the rabbit. It's the snail and the rabbit.
a snail and the rabbit. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, can you use your newfound sliding puzzle skills to move it close to where it needs to be? And then we can...
So I can get it to there, moving that set of 6.
Yeah.
And then we got to figure this out as another set of 6, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so remember how we did the thing where we sort of swap the orientation of the worm and the bird?
Yes.
We're going to be kind of doing that again, except they're like on a diagonal instead of on top of each other.
Okay.
So that's
Interesting.
Why I'm gonna start you, and I'm gonna have you try and figure it out yourself.
Uh,
Partially a Socratic dialogue, and partially because it is very hard to do this by verbal command.
oh, I can only imagine. All right. Well, let's see here. What can get me where here?
Also, are we still on stream? Hello, stream.
Yes, I think we are. I think it should be coming through on stream. Let's find out. 1 second.
Yeah, I assumed we were, but I wasn't sure.
Yes.
Hello,
No.
stream.
Theoretically, your audio is coming in on stream, although quiet. So.
Incredible. Hello, internet. Cool thing.
Okay. Let's see. Can I do this in a way that doesn't mess everything up?
Don't worry about messing up the things that are above and below you. Just see if you can get yourself in a position that, yeah, like once we get the 2 columns correct, then we'll be working in a 3x4 sliding puzzle, which is much more tractable than a 5x4 sliding puzzle.
I believe it. All right.
Big secret of sliding puzzles is that every big sliding puzzle is a small sliding puzzle superimposed over another one.
Ah, very clever indeed. Okay.
Which is like how we got to that thing that I was talking you through, where we like do it as a set of 4 and then
Yeah.
as a set of
Okay. Let's see. Oh, that was interesting because those 2 pieces matched up, right?
yeah,
Like that tail and that. So now we know those go there.
yeah.
Interesting. But does that help us with this?
Oh, you almost had it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So here.
yeah. And like you'll get there eventually because it's all going in a circle. So. I shouldn't have interrupted you. No.
No.
Yeah, just do that set of 4. Going around
Okay.
each other. I shouldn't have interrupted you. You almost had it.
That's okay. Hang on. You were saying this set of 4, which I was doing a second ago.
Yep. You just gotta rotate them around.
Okay.
No,
Oh.
yeah, there. Yeah. Yeah, I thought your mouse was straying over to the next set over.
Okay.
No, you almost have it.
All right, that puts him there. Okay, good.
Yep. And now we have a smaller sliding puzzle.
One hopes, yeah.
Yeah. So now let's do the next vertical.
Okay. So we know the half of the like that one needs to go there. We know that one needs to go there. So those 2 are kind of near each other, but not quite.
Yep.
Hang on.
Yeah, so a thing that gets hard towards the end of sliding puzzles is that you start being able to like see see the whole picture almost, and then you get really attached to not breaking it up.
Right.
You have to break it up and
Right.
make it work. And so
That is
that's how it'll get you.
what I am told. Okay. Because, like, we have this whole section down here with the fox that needs to go up here, so...
Yeah, exactly.
So a lot of stuff's gonna go weird. Hang on. Alright. That puts that there. That doesn't help us yet.
Right, but if you look very carefully, you can see that you're sort of in another one of those situations where you have two pieces that are almost in the right orientation with relation to each other.
Right, these two are close.
Yeah.
And indeed, this one is also part of that section, but just needs to be mixed around.
Exactly. Actually, that whole block of floor is all of the four that need to be in this column. They're just like in a weird line instead of So now you just need to like get them to shuffleboard around.
So I got that one there. But that's not what we need.
Yeah. And then that got the next one there. And now you have the fox's butt and the mole's butt. Both almost right.
Okay.
Not quite the right place. Yep. Good job. Good.
That got that one there, but then like we still got we've made all kinds of sins against nature here.
Yeah, you're doing the thing where you're noticing things that are working.
Yeah.
They're not like they're distracting you from your goal. This is how the slide puzzle bamboozles you.
I was about to say this is the real wisdom of the slide puzzle that it's trying to teach you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's laser focus, eyes on the prize. The prize is this vertical column.
Okay.
So, can we get the fox to the top of this vertical column? Just the fox's butt, not its face yet.
Alright, the fox's butt is at the top of the column.
Nice. Okay, can we get the mole's butt to where it needs to be? Just below the fox's butt. The mole's butt is currently attached to the fox's head.
Oh god, I was looking at the wrong end of the mole. Okay.
Yeah, nope. I mean, maybe that's the mole's head, not its butt. It's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell.
Very large.
Okay.
Yeah, yep. And look, when you do that...
Boom! Those things fall into place. Okay.
Alright. So now is when things are gonna get a little
Messy?
again.
Yeah.
Because now you need to get that log one to the left. So break that worm in half.
Yep.
Alright. So now we're gonna do another one of those maneuvers where things are stacked almost but not quite right. Right now, the rabbit's butt is sort of one counterclockwise of the part of the log that we're trying to put in place.
Yep.
And if you were to move it to the right, you would see that it's that it's like in its proper position. When what we actually want it to be is upside down with like the rabbit below the log, and then once you rotated it around that set of four, the rabbit will be above the log. So we're going to do some doodling to get their positions right. And so you can do some little scuffling around in the lower right hand box of 6.
Yep.
Those
Okay.
4, and then you can expand out to the 2 above it.
Yeah. So which one are we moving? What's our target here?
Our target here is to get the rabbit below the right hand thing of the log in front.
So we're trying to get this piece here with the rabbit butt and the worm in it, right?
Yep.
We're trying to get that below, like on the bottom row?
Yeah, because you want it directly below, like...
Oh, below the other half of the plants. Got it, okay.
Yeah, so a thing that might help you visualize is if move the rabbit one to the right now.
Mm-hmm.
What you
Yeah.
want
Oh,
for
sorry.
that, yeah, so what you want is for that relationship between that rabbit and,
To be flipped.
yeah, those to be flipped when they're in this position, so that when you rotate them around to like one left or one row to the or one column to the left, they'll be in the correct position.
Hmm.
Another way that the slide puzzle gets you, another important thing about the zen of the slide puzzle, is that even though each of the pieces are square, it's really all about loops.
Yeah. That's sage advice. Okay. So the goal is to get this piece here on top of that piece here, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Like that, correct?
Yeah, like that, but one column.
But one column over. Okay. Okay.
So that you can then rotate it into place in its rightful throne.
Okay, so I'm working with this loop of 6 then to do that,
Yeah,
hopefully?
you can also work with the other loop of 6 that involves those 4.
So it'd be that way.
No,
No?
One to the right. So the loop of 6 that is the bottom 2,
Mm-hmm.
the middle 2, and then it's the furthest right 2 columns and the bottom 3 rows.
Okay.
Create a loop of 6 that you can use to sort of move the log around.
Got it.
In order to get it in a good position for receiving the bunny.
To there.
Yeah. Yeah, so now move the bunny there.
Now those two are together.
Yeah, so now move the thing that's below the open space into,
Mm-hmm.
and then that, to the left, and then move those 2 down.
Mm-hmm.
And then move the thing to the right of the open space.
And then we're moving these up. Okay. And now we'd have to move this way. It's the only way to go that isn't backward. And now we rotate these 4. Okay. Or no.
Well,
Still
yeah,
a 6. But
Yeah, you start by,
yeah. Here we go.
yep. There you go, you got it. Now just rotate the block of 6 until you...
Oh, hang on. Oh, no?
You got got. We both got got.
Okay.
So, undo that. So yeah. Sorry. Go, click on the thing to the left of the open box.
Oh, to the left of the open box. Okay, here we go.
Now the above the open box. And now to the left, the bunny rabbit. Alright, so now the one below the box. And there. That one. And now the bunny rabbit. And now the log. So what I'm doing there is
Right.
like making a serpentine.
Okay.
So now the one that's below the bunny.
Oh,
Or, sorry.
yeah.
No, sorry, you were right.
This
now
one.
the bunny. Now the log.
Are we sure about that step?
Right. Did I goozle us? Yeah, we're goozled again. Yeah, so you were actually right about doing the messing around in the set of 6 to reverse the order. I just got.
Okay. Well, so this is like these two are still where they need to be, right? Right now, or no?
Yeah, we just need to open up a space so that we can slot them in there.
Okay. So to do that, we got to start moving stuff around, like this, right?
Yeah.
Now somehow this one has gotten in between them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not sure how I did that.
You can undo that. Move it down. Yep. Move the rabbit over.
Yep.
The thing below the rabbit. Or sorry, below the hole.
Yeah.
left, left.
And now we rotate. Aha! Boom. That's half the puzzle done.
It's
A little more than half the puzzle.
yeah. All right. So now, step 1 is gonna be getting. Let's see. Where's the? Okay. So I think step 1 is we get the fox head where it needs to be.
Okay. Hmm.
And don't worry about messing up anything above. Because you're gonna have to get the fox head up there.
Okay, so now the fox head's where it needs to be.
Alright, so now let's do the thing that's to the right of the fox head. I think is just an empty box. Or sorry, is just a green box.
I think it's this, yeah, the one in the bottom right corner that has the little
Okay.
curly brace end of it.
Got it. So, okay, so let's start maneuvering that one into place. Yep. Alright. So now we're in that same situation that we know very well now.
Right, where we have to transpose this piece and this piece so that when we rotate them, they're in the right spots, right?
Yep. So can you, using the block of 6 made by the top 2, middle 2, and then the 2
Lower middle 2, yep.
Can you use that to sort of serpentine it into the correct position?
Huh.
This will involve moving the fox head out of position.
Yeah. Well, that's the interesting question. Alright. So, among those 6, how do I swing this? I don't think I want to go back that far. But we need to get them closer, not further together. So now they're
Sometimes
next
you
to
have
each other.
break a picture to make a picture.
Yeah,
Keep that in mind.
yeah. I don't think that's the way I want to go, is it? Maybe it is.
I don't know. The screen buzzed out and I didn't
Oh,
restart.
dang it.
Alright, so I'm gonna stop you.
Yeah.
Unless you think you missed it. That's the 2 that are above them.
Okay, hang on. Real fast, I'm going to do one thing here. Because this music is driving me nuts. So I'm going to bring it down.
I can't hear it.
Okay. Lucky you.
Yeah.
Alright, so your audio is going to get very quiet for anybody on stream, but that's to save my ears, so.
That's okay. They can deal. I will be the mysterious puzzle wizard. Okay, so click the 2 above the hole.
Okay,
The
hang
one
on.
immediately above and then the one above that.
Yep.
Okay, so from here, you're gonna want to give them a little wiggle. By which I hear mean click the thing to the right, yeah, and then that one, and then click the fox head, and then click the empty space.
Okay.
And let's see, we are once again in that position where they're in the correct spacing to do the rotating, but there's
But the empty space is not in the right space for me to do the rotating.
yeah, but the good news is an empty space is also a space.
Yes.
So now click the thing to the right of the empty space, and now the fox head, and now the empty thing. Sorry, that's not what I meant. The thing to the left of the empty space.
Okay. The top of the curly brace. Got it.
Yes, that.
Hard to see, I imagine, on your end.
Yes, I can see like a whisper of a whisper
Yeah.
in the screen. So this is the part where these puzzles get hairy. So try the one below the box. Yeah. Then fox, curly brace, and I'm going to start stream. All right. Now let's
Do I go for the space above or the space to the left?
either way.
Okay, I'll do above for now. And then left?
Left. That one. Okay, move the fox up. Now move the thing below the box. Up. Below the empty space. Yeah. And now that one. And then curly brace. And then that one. And then fox. And then thing to the right. And then thing below. And then that didn't do anything useful, did it?
I'm not sure.
It didn't. Hang on. I have an idea. Move the fox. And now the one above the hole. And now the one above the hole. And the one to the right of the hole. Now the one below the hole. Fox. Curly brace. Worm. Above the hole. Above the hole. Above the hole. To the right. Fox. Curly brace. Left of the hole. Butt of the hole.
Alright,
Yeah.
this may have closed the loop. This is good.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Fox and curly brace.
Okay.
Alright.
Now we're down to the last 6 pieces.
Yup. Alright. So now,
Oh, sorry, last 5? Well, yeah, last 6, because we're going to have to move some stuff around, I'm sure.
yeah. Alright, so we need to flip the relationship of the weasel.
Yep.
And the hole. And stream again. Truly artifacting.
This is a, like, I was considering paying for Nitro. This may clinch it for me now.
Honestly, given how tiny the box that I'm looking at is, I
Mhm.
don't particularly blame it, but
No, but like this has been a problem like with other streams as well. Is that my like, yeah. Anyway,
okay. Alright. So now,
actually, hang on a second. Maybe I can make that a better view for you. If I change what I'm sharing. Change windows.
I cannot wait to see what resolution it shows me this in.
All right, there you go.
Oh yeah, I can hear the music now too.
Nice. Is that any better?
Alright. So we have somewhat limited wiggle room.
Yep.
That just means we need to get squirrelier. Like
Okay.
a mighty weasel. Alright. So now make the weasel's head go up.
Oh, hang on.
God, if you closed this with this much progress.
I would, yeah, no, I would rage quit for sure. This would be the end of the stream.
Alright, worm up.
All right, worm up.
Yeah.
Space to the left. Okay.
Hold down. Worm left.
Worm left. Okay.
Weasel down. That one. Yeah. Worm up. Weasel left. That was not helpful, was it?
I don't know.
Alright. Well, it's making a very interesting bracket, even if it isn't the right one.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's try that again. Weasel right. Worm down. Mouse butt left. Weasel up.
Yeah, sorry about this.
No, it's okay. I willingly decided to come help with a giant weird slime puzzle at 11 at night after circus class. You are subjecting your viewers to me, not the other way around.
You and Hanapengu are my viewers, so, you know.
Yes. Well,
Sometimes Artemisia, but, you know.
let's see. Okay, so
But for the record, this is very meaningful to me personally, because,
I'm glad.
like...
I love to help heal people's relationship to terrible puzzles.
This will be the second video game slide puzzle that I have conquered ever, so...
Yeah, this is like definitely, this is wild to me because this is harder than any of the ones in any of the Nancy Drew games. The only Nancy Drew game puzzle that's worse than this is one where you need to like match a bunch of floats that are different colors on like 4 sides of tiles and place all of the tiles.
Oh,
Which I cannot adequately describe, but it's called Water Transfer.
interesting. Sounds intriguing, but also terrible.
Yeah, it is the least colorblind friendly puzzle I've ever seen in my life.
Yikes.
Right. So if we're keeping track, I have just had to reboot the screen again to de-artifact. Alright. Let's see. I think I'm falling prey to my own not taking my own advice in that I think we may need to like mess up the mole and the worm head a little bit to get where we need to go.
Okay. So we're doing this column.
Possibly.
Okay.
Because I think what we need to do is we need to have sort of 2 axes of rotation so that the pieces can kind of move together like cogs and like change their position relative to one another.
Huh, okay.
So rotate around until the weasel and mole are one on each side of the blank square. Using that side.
Alright. But now how do I get them on opposite sides of the blank? Then?
Keep going so that they're the rabbit, pop the weasel down, mole left.
To what is ultimately going to be its final place, but...
Yeah, that thing up and go right. Just because that is where it was when I was visualizing this and talking to you about it, so it may be easier for me to talk about it.
Yeah.
Alright, so now rotate the set of 4 that involves the mole and the worm's butt.
The mole and the worm's butt.
Sorry, the mole and the worm's face.
The worm's face. Okay, got it.
A concept which makes sense here. Yep, keep rotating. Alright, so now, rotate the bottom right.
Gotcha, okay.
The stream did not like that.
Oh dear, I moved too fast.
Alright. Now, try to put the mole where it should be.
Alright. Just the mole where it should be?
Yeah, let's start with the mole.
Alright. That's the mole where it should be.
Alright, so that accomplished absolutely nothing, but, you know. Concept.
Yep.
Make the weasel go up.
said mole down. There we go.
Yeah. Mole head. Rabbit up. Mole left. Mole down. Butt left. Sorry, the other butt and the other left. I should really just stick to a naming scheme here, shouldn't I?
It's tough, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah. So thing below the hole.
Yep.
Thing to the left. Thing above. Thing to the left. Thing below. Thing to the right. Thing above. Alright, so I think that this is the critical piece, which is mole butt.
Mole butt.
Yeah.
Send it to the right.
Yeah.
Gonna do that now.
Yep. And then we need to reassort all of the things that have gotten broken. Means the thing below the hole. And the rabbit. And now is the mole butt. Yeah. Then the weasel. Then the mole head. Then the mole butt. Then the weasel. Then the thing to the left of the hole. Then the rabbit. Then the weasel. Thing above the hole. Mole head. Sorry, to the right. Below. Left. Yeah. Left. Down, or above. And then the two mole bits. Oh no. Maybe just undo it again. Maybe just undo it again.
Huh?
Alright. Dang it. I'm usually pretty good at these.
You're again worlds better than I would be in this situation.
Alright, so I am going to refigure this in my brain.
Okay.
I'm going to do this as a 9x9 puzzle, utilizing the lower left 3x3.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is solved.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we're now going to mess up some other stuff in the interest of getting the weasel in the right place. Below. Below. Left. Above. Left. Sorry. Right. Right. Below. Right. Yeah, left. Yeah. Above. Right. No, sorry. Left. Above. No, other one. Sorry, okay, click on the weasel. And
Sorry, it got a little. I'm working on the audio here. Hang on,
yeah, no worries.
because now you're much quieter than the music, but I can't turn the music off. Okay, let's see. What can I do about that? Alright, maybe I'll just power through if I raise the volume. Say something now.
Hello.
I can still hear you even though the music is loud.
Alright. Yeah, no, this music is totally driving me mad as well. Alright, right. Bottom. Left.
It's okay.
Left. No, other left.
Okay.
Top. Right. Bottom. Bottom. Right. Top. Left. Left. I need you to know that I have my hands out in front of me so that I will decide with my left and my right.
I appreciate that.
Alright, top. Right. Bottom. Bottom. Right. Top. Left. Bottom. Left. Goodbye, log.
Yep.
Top. Top. Right. Bottom. I may have just gotten us problem that we had before, but we're gonna power through this.
Well, okay, so again, we've got a lot of pieces that are in the right place now, but
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. So let's see what we're working with here. Right. Bottom. Left. Left. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We just swap the top right of the square, the bottom left of the square. I believe in us. Alright. Right. Top. Right. Bottom. Left. Top. Left. Bottom. Yeah. Right. Top. Left. Left. Bottom. Right. Top. Left. Bottom. Right. Top. Right. Bottom. Right. Left. Left. Top. Oh no. That one, yeah. Bottom. Right. Top. Left. Bottom. Alright, alright. I feel like we're getting somewhere, but I can't even tell anymore.
well, I mean, at this point, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4 counting the empty. There's only 4 pieces out of place.
Yeah, exactly. We're definitely making progress. This puzzle is so cursed. Right. Top. Left. Left. Bottom. Right. Top. Alright, let me think. So these 6 blocks are like 2 sets of 4 that are inbound, which means we should be able to sort of rotate them like cogs that are alternately spitting out different bits.
Yes.
Which means we should be able to use them to fully orient things without having to make things faster.
Okay.
Saying this, psych myself up for 50
Yes.
Right. Okay, so click on the right one. Bottom. Yeah, that one. Top. Left. Bottom. Right. Top. Right. Bottom. Left. Top. Alright, so which of these I don't think that it happens. I think right.
Right. Okay.
Bottom. Left. Top.
Top. Okay.
Left. Sorry, other left.
Oh, okay.
Bottom. Right. Top. Now. Yeah. Left. Bottom. Right. Top. Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Oh
we
my
got
gosh, this is it. This is it.
Oh my god, we got it.
You did it!
Yeah! We did it.
I like how there's a help thing at the very end.
Why is there a help?
Oh no, because I think we have to draw the web now, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna sign off and go back to watching the stream then. That's all you.
That's fair. I will do that, but thank you for being my hero, for saving me from probably the toughest thing in the entire game, and for teaching me a valuable lesson, not just about slide puzzles, but about life. So,
Aw, thanks.
okay. Good night. Okay. So, thank you, Gonefission. We did it. And now, I have to try and resume this in a way that actually gets it to work. Hang on. Okay, those two are neither prey nor predators of each other. Are you sure? Hang on. There we go. Okay, we got that one down. What? There we go. You've completed the connections for that animal. You can move on to another animal now. Okay. That's weird. So those ones are outside of it because they just consume everything. Okay. You completed connections for that animal. You can move on to another animal now. Well, like, everybody eats plants, right? Hey, can we do weird plants? Yeah, good. Okay. One more thing that the human eats. Alright, hang on. Yes, yes, we know. Oh, we're stuck on man again? Okay. There we go. Man eats birds. Bird eats worms. Nope. Okay. We're still on man. Man doesn't eat moles. He does if he's desperate. Same with ferrets. Same with rats. So I disagree with your premise. Oh, man eats snails though. That's escargot for you. Alright. Man figured out. Alright. Rats eat plants. There we go. Ferrets? I don't know, they eat bugs? I can't be sure. Wait. Ferrets eat rats. Okay, yeah, fair enough, I guess. Suppose. Yeah, we know that foxes eat birds. That's for damn sure. There we go. And foxes eat lots of stuff, apparently. Alright. Who's left? Bird eats worm? What, really? There we go. Bird eats worm. Bird eats snails? Yeah, there we go. Bird eats plants, we know that. There we go. This bird also eats worms, one assumes. Also eats snails, also eats plants. Eats something else too? Eats inchworms? Hey, there we go. Hey, you've restored all the connections in the food web. Now you must use the computer to restore balance to the ecosystem. You will need the information from these I'm reading it. I got all excited, reading in the wrong voice. Ahem. You will need the information from these connections to help restore the ecological balance. So we're done? Wild. What is this freaking graph? Okay, hang on. What do any of these do? And how do I control any of them? Oh, I can set the level for any of them, okay. Yes. Gonefission astutely observed. The prize for completing an incomprehensible, a ludicrous puzzle is an incomprehensible graph. Wouldn't have it any other way. Info. What's info tell me? This system controls the ecological balance of the wetlands environment. The system must be balanced for a 4-year period. Change the number of animals of each type by clicking the top row of gauges. Note the connections between animals by clicking the animal's icon or consulting the food web. Run the simulation for 1 season at a time by clicking the right arrow on the center bar. Run the system back by clicking the left arrow. Changes in animal populations will be shown in the bottom row of graphs. The number of animals change according to the connections in the food web. You can balance the system by placing the correct number of predators and prey in the environment. You may run the system as many times as you need in order to achieve balance. Okay. One assumes we're going to need a lot of plants, probably a lot of probably a lot of worms, a decent number of decomposers, a pretty good number of bugs, almost no apex predators. Although I don't know. Maybe they need more than that. It's difficult to say. Alright, we can try that in a second. So that's almost right? Or no, I don't know. It seems to say some of these are correct and some of these are not. I'm guessing anything blinking is not correct? Alright, let's see here. 1 second. Wind it all the way back. Okay. That's not right, hang on. So it's 4, 4, 5, 4, 4 at the very least, and then 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. This should be right. Let's find out. Hey, there we go. So I was right that apex predators are the lowest, but then, yeah, etc. Plants was the highest. I just had to tweak the ones in the middle. The ecological balance has been restored to this exhibit. There are no further traces of the virus in this exhibit. That's great. I was able to put the entire system back in balance. These ecosystems sure are more complex than they look. Remember that next time you're going to build a housing development on a wetland. Every time you do one thing, it affects something else. I guess that's what they mean when they say it's a small world. I better head back to the main hall to see how the museum's ecological balance is progressing. I hope I can restore that system before it's too late. Woof. Okay, it's done, and now we never have to do it again. Alright, it's 11:30. I was going to stop at 11. We have 6 exhibits to go instead of 5, but man, that one was an absolute ordeal. So now let's save and quit. Hang on. Yes, I want to take a break. Yes, I want to save the game. Mercy. Okay. Well, team, Hanapengu, Gonefission, especially Gonefission, we did it. We got through the hardest exhibit. And now, hopefully, it's smooth sailing from here all the way to the end and whatever crazy robot final boss there is waiting for us at the end of all of this. I am so thankful to have y'all in the chat. I would not be able to do that part without you. I would have absolutely been disgusted and given up on this game again for another 25, 30 years, however long it's been. I don't want to think about how long it's been. More than 20 years, less than 30 years. It's been a long time. 29 years. No, 27 years? Something like that, because I didn't play it when it came out. Too long. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time.